Minecraft armor, diamond armor. Is it easy to build? Does it take a long time to make? How much cardboard do you need? I took the time with my kid to find out and show you here. Okay, okay. It is just under 2 months until Halloween, and my son has decided that he wants to wear Minecraft diamond armor. And well, after ordering for quite a bit of money, this is what we got. It is exactly what I thought it would look like, but I was hoping for something better still. A lot of issues with it, not happy with how flimsy it is. It bends quite easily, even if I iron this, and I'm sure a lot of parents have had to break out the ironing board to try to fix this. Still going to be flimsy. Looks fine on me if I hold it up, but on a 10-year-old, the pauldrons are way too wide, so definitely looks a little goofy. He even doesn't like it really that much, so he was complaining about how wide it looked. And even with this part open here, it is a pain in the butt to get over the head and get the arms through like this, and it is a nightmare. So I'm going to build him something a lot better looking, a little more professional quality, something that will hold up during the school day, going to wear it on trick-or-treat night as well, and hopefully something he's going to be really happy with. So, first step is sketching out some blueprints. I've got a couple measurements here I took on my son. He did not enjoy me throwing measuring tape around him, but whatever, it's got to be done. And then trying to just map out how this is going to look based on what I saw from the Minecraft movie armor that Steve wore, and just trying to see what would be functional and getting an idea of how much cardboard I'm going to need. So if you want to do this at home, I suggest measuring out your child, giving a few extra inches on the neckline and giving plenty of ample room on the shoulders. I am giving 9 inches of space because I do not want him fighting with trying to get the arms through, and I don't think anyone else really wants to deal with that either. So I'm going with more open space on it, hoping it will hold up if I put enough high quality cardboard glue materials on it to basically keep it intact. Okay, so we are at the messy readjusting phase, and I tested this out with my son already, and well, he wasn't too happy about putting it on because he wants to see it finished, but I had to do some checks to see what looks good, what doesn't. Turns out my measurements are a little off, shoulders a little wide, the base could be a little thinner at the bottom. Going to make a couple readjustments, so if you want to do this yourself, I suggest that you definitely take some time at every major stepping stone of the way to check it out and put it together with the tape like this, just to reassemble it, make sure it looks okay. You can always, rip it off. I just use painter's tape basically on this to make sure I don't destroy anything, although this is tearing here, so that's not cool. I'm gonna have to be careful with this, but in general, it looks like it's gonna be okay. So now I want to basically try to make some of the edges a little more Minecrafty and have some neater looking edges so it's not so blocky. Looks a little more realistic to the movie and hopefully looks cooler than just being very basic and shaped geometrically. So we get to cutting, we get to reshaping. And we have our parts ready to paint. Everything is cut and ready to rock and roll. We got the pauldrons, we got the chest plate, and a few extra pieces on the end just to make it a little more interesting on the edges that go along here, from the chest plates down below to the area that's going to hopefully fit around his waistline. And everything's looking good, so everything's cut, and now we paint, and then I reassemble. We're going to put a white paint down of acrylic so that nothing bleeds in. And there's no way you can spray paint this stuff and expect it not to have issues. So white acrylic paint, and then we go to town on the spray painting once we have this assembled again and maybe glued. We'll see. All right, so there is a lot of stuff skipped. I did not waste your time showing the painting process for this, nor did I show you the gluing because it's pretty boring and slow. I'm going to the spackling, which I did not intend to do at first, but we're doing it now. It's a lightweight spackle that I purchased at Lowe's. Well worth it, very light. It's not going to really make anything buckle or damage from too much weight and pressure. And it's also going to cover up everything that I didn't really want to have showing when I connected pieces with the hot glue gun. Also, cherry on top, when I just completely cover everything in it, it's going to make it look very rocky, give it a better texture than just straight flat cardboard. So that's appreciated because I did want to make it look more like the movie. Parts you didn't see in between hither and what's coming up next, thither, you've got magnets I'm attaching onto the shoulders, so that way when my son inevitably bumps into things, the shoulders do not break and tear when I connect them. They're going to just snap on, pop right off with heavy-duty magnets I got as well at Lowe's. And then we're going to go into the spray painting now, which is going to be a matte finish. And then following that, I'm going to glaze it with some really cool metallic stuff. I meant to show you which type of spray paint I was using. This is I believe, a matte finish. Krylon sells the beach glass spray paint, and honestly, it matches the game's diamond armor perfectly. So if you want to just stick with this, I would just use this and not go any further, honestly. All you have to do after this is add a couple little, different spots with whiter paint, maybe a couple darker green areas to make it look like the way the game armor looks. But this is the base coat, and you can see what I'm doing here with just covering all my bases. Takes a while. Just make sure you do it in a properly ventilated area. And then you can see the magnets up top are covered up so I don't glop them up in the spray paint. So we'll get moving quick with this, and then you can see what it looks like with the next part. At every step, don't be afraid to redo and sand down and make it look smoother and better, because that's what I had to do here. It looked way too rough. So I'm sanding it down before I apply this stuff here, which is the best and worst stuff I've ever worked with. It looks so cool, but it is not spray paint. It's in a spray paint can, but it does not come out like that. It is like a liquid glop. And you cannot, do not shake it. Like, you shake the can at first, but once you open that thing, don't you dare shake it again to get it working, because it's like a nether portal opens up out of nowhere, and suddenly you are coated in this stuff from head to toe. My arm was green for half the day. It's just so drippy, and it does not work well. So I ended up using up 2 full cans for the armor, and the helmet barely had enough to finish. And it was, I would buy more. It's super expensive, looks great, but be ready to buy an extra can. So if you go to Michael's and there is not enough, well, be ready to find another Michael's. And here we go. It looks awesome, honestly. The dimensions are great. It looks cool, so let's see what it looks like on my son, who is none too happy at first because he doesn't like being on camera. All right, I can take a video like this. Here, swing your arm up. Okay. 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 Swing. Okay. Well, that's about the best you're going to get for a photo shoot because he does not like to pose for the camera. However, he is very excited to wear it out to a couple events. We've got a Ren Fair, a couple zoo Halloween events, and our regular trick-or-treat night, obviously. He really looks good in it, honestly, when he's actually enjoying not being on camera. It really glistens nicely in the sun, and I think the spray paint choice was a good one. The spackling was great. You can see the texture here. It really makes it look more gritty and more like it's rustic and, I don't know, more like it's actually rock and diamond rather than just being made of cardboard. So I'm hoping that this helped anyone who's interested in doing it for their own kid, seeing what went wrong, what went right, and hopefully you have a good time doing it yourself, and thanks for watching.